let's work a little bit more systematically on the elbows, wrists, and shoulders. And so useful exercises for the elbows, wrists, and shoulders are ones which include joint circular movements. So, for example, with the shoulders, you have to think that it's not just the arms going back and forth, but you've got shoulder blades. And a lot of shoulder problems can be relieved when you move the shoulder blades. So with your shoulders now, consider just shoulder blade movement. Start facing towards me. Have your knees a bit bent. Take your shoulder blades up, shoulder blades down. Take your shoulder blades forward and shoulder blades back. Now move in a circle. Go shoulders up, then shoulders down and forward, shoulder blades down and back slightly, shoulder blades back and up slightly, shoulder blades up and forward slightly. So keep going. It's the shape of a diamond. Back and up, forward and down, down and back. And turn the diamond into a circle, but make the circle smaller. So it doesn't feel like you're stretching your shoulders. It should feel like you're moving them in a way that if, for example, you could make a really big circle with your shoulders, don't. Make a circle that's only half as big. So as you move your shoulders in a circle which is not as big as you could make, then you're not testing the limits. You're just moving the shoulder blades. It frees up the joint, and it also pumps blood, and that nourishes and heals anything which is injured. So do it like this. Do it forward, and you might do it 10 times forward like this. See how it feels? Now go back the other direction. So go shoulder blades forward and up, shoulder blades upward and back, shoulder blades backward and down, shoulders down and forward, shoulders forward and up and back and down and forward, and continue in a circle of backward rotations like this. And again, if it's a big circle you're making, make the circle smaller so it doesn't feel like a stretch. I'm not feeling like I'm stretching. And while doing it, really focus in these exercises on staying relaxed in 5 key places. 1 is check your fingers are lengthened, but they can move. 2 is check the shoulder blades feel like they're not stretching. Feel more relaxed in your shoulders. 3, check the neck feels relaxed. You can move it a tiny bit. 4, relax the pelvic floor and let your hips move a little bit. 5, drop the hips, lengthen the lower back, and breathe into your abdomen, or let the abdomen roll if you can. And then 6, the next one is check your face is relaxed. So check the face is relaxed. Move your lips, jaw, blink a few times, move your eyes a bit, and then stop. Now there's a third and fourth exercise for the shoulder blades, and we've done shoulder blades rolling forward, we've done shoulder blades rolling backward. The next simplest one is to move like a bicycle. So the bicycle, if you're going forward, rolls this way. So make your shoulders roll that way if you're riding a bicycle forward. So start with right shoulder up, left shoulder down, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, left shoulder up, right shoulder down, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. So we go right up, right forward, right down, right back, right up, left down, right forward, left back, right down, left up, right back, left forward, and continue like rolling forward, pedaling forward on a bicycle. And as you're doing it, don't move your head. Keep your head still. Keep your knees a bit bent. Check your fingers can move. 1, then stop the fingers. Check your shoulders feel more relaxed, so don't stretch so far. Check your neck is relaxed. You might move it a tiny bit without wobbling it off. Then just drop the hips, relax the pelvic floor. And as you relax the pelvic floor, notice your hips might want to move a little bit. Now relax the abdomen and drop the hips so your lower back is unsquashed. And not only is this relieving your shoulders, it also will improve the function of your neck, and it releases the lower back, and it pumps blood. So this particular exercise is a very, very good exercise. And now stop. And we do the same thing. Exercise 4 of the shoulder blades is to roll backwards. So now again, stand with your knees a bit bent, drop the hips, lengthen the lower back. And now we go right shoulder up, left shoulder down, go backwards. Right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Right shoulder down, left shoulder up. Right forward, left back. Right up, left down. Right back, left forward. Right down, left up. Right forward, left back. Right up, back, down, forward. Continue Sometimes if you just focus on one shoulder, let the other shoulder do its opposite work, it works easier. And as you're doing it, don't overstretch. Check your fingers are lengthened, they're not curled up and crushed, but they're able to move gently like mine are. Check the shoulders are not stretching, they're not going their whole way, but they're moving in a way which feels like you're not scraping the edge of your range of motion, you're just moving calmly. Keep your head still, but check the neck feels relaxed. Drop the hips, relax the pelvic floor, and notice the hips will move, maybe in the shape of a bit of a figure eight perhaps, if they're comfortable. And as the hips drop, lengthen your lower back, which releases lower back, and breathe into your abdomen. And eventually your abdomen can start to move in and out, as you see mine does, like this, which is more advanced. And that can really relieve not just the shoulders and the neck, not just the hips and the spine, but it can be tremendous for internal organ function. You can see my abdomen goes in and out as I take the weight from the front of the toe to the heel, front of toe to heel. When my hips are really free, when my shoulders move comfortably, my whole body wants to move. And then my abdomen goes out when the weight's on my toes, in when the weight's on my heels. And this is a really great way to release the lower back and move energy in the body. Then release. Okay, so this is one of the most effective things you can do to relieve a lot of shoulder function. Just test now. How does it feel to bring your arms up? Is it a bit freer? Bring your arms backward. Is it a bit freer? Bring your arms out to the side and inward, backward, inward. How does it feel to turn the shoulders in and out? It should be a little bit freer. Now you can also get some good effects by moving the ball and socket joint of the shoulder. So for that, you make a figure eight pattern. So start with your knees bent, and you can do two ways. One way is to start with your inner elbows leading the movement of a figure eight. So you take your inner elbows forward and outward, then bring the arms inward, bring the back of the hands towards each other. Now bring the hands back behind you and outwards. Now turn the shoulders out, come close to the center of your body. Now go forward and out, turn the shoulders in, come close together, back of the hands close. Go backward, then turn the shoulders out, bring the hands close. Go forward, then turn the shoulders in, bring the hands close. Go backward, then turn the shoulders out, bring the hands close, and continue in what looks like two figure eights. As I'm making these patterns with my arms, it looks like I'm drawing an 8 on my left side, an 8 on my right side, or two infinity signs. And as you do this, do it in a way which doesn't feel like it's stretching. And if it's comfortable for you, allow the shoulder blades to gently move a little bit. And while doing it, check the fingers can move, check the shoulder blades are relaxed, check your neck is free, drop the hips and check the pelvic floor feels relaxed. How relaxed? Well, as relaxed as you can make it. Make it, if possible, so the pelvic floor feels like if you relaxed it any more, you'd go to the toilet. But don't, obviously. Don't relax your pelvic floor completely if it feels uncomfortable. Do what feels right for you. If you've got a pelvic floor problem, you need to address it. It's a different situation. Now check your face is relaxed as well. Maybe move your lips and jaw. And then release. Notice if that warms you up, it usually does, and it usually helps shoulder function, neck function. And the other way of doing that is leading from the back of the elbows. So doing a figure eight, then we're going outward as we go forward, then inward as we go back. But you can do it the other way around, turning back the other way. So turn your shoulders in, lead from the back of the elbow, go forward and inward, go outward wide, then go backward and inward, then go outward wide, then forward and inward, outward, backward and inward, then outward, forward and inward, outward, backward and inward, outward, and continue like that. And as you're doing it, be soft. Check the fingers can move first. Check the shoulder blades feel really relaxed. They're not tense. Check the neck feels relaxed. It might move just a tiny bit. Check the pelvic floor feels relaxed, which means your hips are free to move if they want to. Then check your lower back is relaxed. And check the lower back feels relaxed. And you can breathe into your abdomen or let the abdomen roll like mine. And then release. Good. And now see, has that made your shoulders, neck, head feel better? Check. Move your neck up and down. Move your head side to side. Move your neck right to left gently. Move your arms up and down, out and in. Turn the shoulders in and out. Do your arms feel freer? Does your neck feel free? Maybe. Do you feel warmer? Has blood flow increased without your heart rate increasing? This is something that's really important to test, because if you can get good blood flow while staying calm, your immune system works better and you heal better from any joint injury. If you can do a movement of any of the joints which is injured and move in a way where you don't feel discomfort, that's one of the biggest steps to healing it. So any joint that's injured, you'd want to move it as much as you can, subject to feeling no pain, no discomfort. And if you can get that movement to be a circular movement or a figure eight movement, it actually nourishes the joint by increasing blood flow. It builds energy rather than taking it away. And it will mean that then blood flow increases while your focus is on staying relaxed, pain-free, and then your immune system works better to heal it. This is true of pretty much all the therapies. You want to improve body health by doing two things: encouraging better blood flow, but without the heart racing. Do it in a way where your nervous system stays calm, you don't get increased heart rate, increased breathing, sense of stretch or tension, but you become more flexible, feel stronger, feel warmer, but feel calmer at the same time. That's the pathway to getting healing in your joints and internal organs.